Hi guys, and welcome to Wednesday's Math in the Real World. So we are going to be looking at some math connections that we see in everyday life. And to start off today, we're going to look at a video of some body surfers. So I'm going to make this a little bigger so we can all see it. And here we go.
I can't wait to get out here. I drove from San Diego this morning at 5 just to be here. You're just super alert to where you're positioned, because the worst case scenario is you land with your head on the sand. So what you do is you keep your body posture so that you actually do sort of a tumble turn as you hit the water.
We've been to Hawaii a few times, and whenever you can catch the big waves, just watching it is incredible.
Wow. I don't know if I would be brave enough to do that. What are some things that you noticed about that video? One thing I noticed was he's mentioned that if you're not careful, you could get caught up in a wave and crash into the sand on your head. That is pretty scary. And I don't know if I'm brave enough to try that. Maybe I'd have to start off with a little small wave first. I don't know. What are some things you're wondering about? I know, I'm curious, how high can those waves get? Some of them look pretty high, and those body surfers are very brave to be doing that. How do you think math is used in this? Think about the heights of the waves. Would you want to go for a higher wave or a smaller wave? So those body surfers really have to have a good idea of their skill level, and they have to understand the heights of those waves before they go out there so they don't get hurt. If I'm going to do a little comparison between the heights of the waves, and let's say that you have one wave, and I'm going to use my little drawing tool right here. Let's say you have one wave that is 4 feet and 56 hundredths inches high. Wow, that seems pretty high. Let's say you had another wave that was 4 feet and 2/10 inches high. Which wave would you prefer to try out? I know for myself, I would probably start off with the smaller wave until I can get used to it a little bit and get better at body surfing. But how do I know which one of these is smaller? If I look at the numbers, I can see that these first two in the ones place are the same number. They are equal. They're both 4s. But that means I have to go to the next place value spot. I have the 5 and the 2. So I can already see that the 2 is smaller than the 5. Now remember, when we're comparing numbers, I notice that this number only has 2 digits and this number has 3. Remember that it's okay if you want to add a 0, place a 0 there so that you have 3 digits in this bottom number as well. That's okay to make it a little easier to compare. So now I can either look at the 5 and the 2, or I can look at 20 and 56, and I can see that the 20 is smaller than the 56. So I'm going to write a comparison statement. So I have 4 and 56 hundredths is greater than 4 and 2/10. And if I want to go ahead and place that 0 and make it 4 and 20 hundredths, that's okay too. So that would be my comparison statement. Now you are going to head on over to Seesaw, and I have a similar question for you about the heights of the waves. You will write a comparison statement with the decimals, but what I also would like you to do is answer the question on Seesaw about which height of wave you would prefer. Some of you might like to just go for it and try the tallest wave you can. Others might want to take baby steps and start small and then work your way up. So be sure to explain why you would choose one over the other when you get over to Seesaw. Bye guys, talk to you later.